Hey everyone, I wanted to make this video because of all the media coverage with the coronavirus going on. I feel very compelled to share my knowledge with you. Last Friday, I had a patient. She was coughing and hacking me all over me, and I'm okay now, and the reason is because of wheatgrass. This is my secret all these years. Whenever I feel a tickle in my throat, I drink wheatgrass. I just take a 2-ounce shot of wheatgrass from the health food store. It can be Jamba Juice, or I think Whole Foods might have it. But just, if you're in the Seattle area, PCC Market might have it. Just go to your health food store, or you can just go the safe route and just go straight to Jamba Juice. They definitely have it. Well, they should have it. And just I drink the 2-ounce shot of wheatgrass, and that seems to do the trick. That actually, what it does is it stops the progression of your cold and flu. And what I mean by that is, if you're already coughing and hacking, the wheatgrass isn't going to help your cough or hack. You're still going to cough and hack after you drink the wheatgrass, but it will keep it from getting worse. And it soothes the throat too as it goes down. Usually, when I feel a tickle in my throat, that's when I drink the wheatgrass, and I don't get the full-blown cough and hack. And actually, I went 10 years without getting sick, more than 10 years without getting sick, and it was amazing. What else can I share? Yeah, I've been told that you only get 20 minutes to drink the wheatgrass. That's how long the ingredients stay active. So try to drink it immediately, as quickly as possible. Try to avoid the wheatgrass from a can or a jar. And if you do have a cough or a flu, try to stay indoors. I see a lot of people on the strip here in Vegas coughing and hacking. They're just playing on their smartphones when they should be inside, in bed, getting rest, drinking wheatgrass, eating right, and taking care of themselves. I should also add that if you do drink the wheatgrass and you are serious about recovering, you need to mind your P's and Q's and eat right. Stay away from junk foods and alcohol. Just to give you an example, I went out of my mom was coughing and hacking. I went to Jamba Juice. I grabbed some wheatgrass for her. I gave it to her. She didn't like it, the taste. And she seemed to get better, a little bit better, even though she had already developed the full-blown coughing and hacking. That night, we went to a dinner. My dad gave my mom some alcohol, wine, beer, whatever it was, I can't remember. And of course, she ate a bunch of cookies and sweets and whatnot. That night, as well as the next day, the next morning, she was coughing and hacking. I offered to buy my mom more wheatgrass, or actually, I think I came back home a couple months later, and I mentioned her because she was still coughing. I said, "Mom, I'll get you some wheatgrass." She said, "Don't bother. It didn't do anything for me." No, the wheatgrass did help you. It would have helped you if you had stayed away from alcohol and the sweets and the cookies and the chocolates that night. You would have gotten better. But she didn't mind her P's. She didn't mind her Q's. And of course, she didn't go to bed until like 4 o'clock that night because she's a night owl. That's what she normally does. So what a surprise, I mean, she didn't do what she was supposed to do. So she doesn't have a right to complain in that case. So make sure you eat your salads, your soups, and eat right. The taste doesn't really bother me. The taste used to bother me when I first started drinking it. It doesn't bother me so much anymore. Well, actually, no, it's the other way around. The taste used to not bother me. Now, it's more like medicine, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's only a 2-ounce shot wheatgrass. And I usually order it with a little orange wedge, because I like to eat the little orange wedge. It's kind of like a chaser, Some places you can ask for a chaser, and they'll give you a small amount of orange juice to drink after the wheatgrass. If I'm really feeling like I absolutely need to knock this cold flu out and make sure I'm healthy for the next day, I'll get a freshly squeezed orange juice, and I'll drink that after drinking the wheatgrass. And I might also add a ginger shot too. And that really gives your immune system a nice vitamin C boost. So that's it. I'm going to try to keep this short. That's my tip for staying healthy and strong during this time of cold and flu. And hopefully, I have to add a caveat. This doesn't work for everybody. I'm Chinese. People from different races are physiologically different from other people or other races. So this may or may not work for you. But here in Vegas, a 2-ounce shot of wheatgrass is only $4. It's not expensive. It's worth a shot. If you do feel the cold and flu coming on, feel free to give it a shot, and let me know in the comments if this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.